Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to Stellaris. We are continuing the adventures of the Mictor Incorporators. As you can see, it's not that long after we have basically taken care of the crystalline entities up here. But in the meantime, our contract with the mercenaries was up, so we let those guys go. And down here, we are basically continuing to try and finish this area of space here. So if I manage that, I can put this, and then the other sector will immediately start to build another colony ship and start to send that down. It's another dead end. I thought we would be able to continue in this area, but we cannot. So there's actually a limited amount of space that we can still grow, and these ships are actually not doing much of anything. That's actually my empty research vessel, no problem. So we are arriving at the next stage, which is that we are going to try and assimilate these guys, the Allied Kadeshi holdings. Now, unfortunately, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, they chose a defensive pact with the Sect Lokar or something like that. It's these guys. Now, they don't have a direct avenue to me, so I think we can just start to push in. They need to... Good God, they have to really go through all of that in order to then send reinforcements, and this is a bottleneck that we might try to reach as quickly as possible. So I moved my fleets up as quickly as possible, and I think we'll just... do we take the plating? Maybe the craft doesn't... Complete. We'll just take a machine modification point actually on this one. So my resources here are not that great, but that is because all my fleets are engaged, and as you can tell here, yeah, we're talking about a decent amount of fleets at this point. So I think it's time to get moving, and I think these guys still need the follow order. There we go, and we'll declare war on these guys. Tile blocker expunged. Assimilation, sublimation, declare war. War protocols initiated. Excellent. And now my fleets are going to do the pincer move. We've got one set of fleets here, and then we've got another smaller set of fleets that is going to attack from here. And let's go. The big ones, we're going to send them in first straight to their capital. Then the other ones here, we're going to have them clean up on the sides. And then the goal is to end at this system. Take everything below that, because that's just a one bottleneck that is easily defended. And then they remain a buffer up here. Let's see if we can get this to work. In the meantime, we've got some extra minerals. I'm actually not going to upgrade that to a fortress, because I have also unlocked the final tier of type of blocker here. So we need to do something about that. And I do think that a mix of energy and minerals is going to be the best at the moment. Considering the size of my fleet and where we're at, I think that makes most sense. Stationary asset engaged. Here, obviously, we're going to do that. Stationary asset engaged. And you're going to make me more minerals. And then up here, that is growing. Well, we're not going to waste that research potential, obviously. And then down here, we can also do that and that. And there you go. Now, all blockers have been discovered, and we are good to go. So, main fleet is this one, and you are going to go straight... Ooh, we're actually going to go in here then. No problem. You're going to take a little detour, and then you're going to head over here as well. But let's see what the size is of their fleet. 2,500. That is not a lot, so we should be able to handle that. They're also going to come in normally in range of these fleets. Actually, what I'll do is I'll park them here. I think these guys seem to want to go straight on the offensive. So I don't mind. We'll just wait them here for just a little bit while we start to take some extra territory down here. And then what we have to keep in mind is the... Oops, let's do that actually. And then once we get enough influence... Now let's cut these guys down. They're landing right in the middle of the bulk of my forces. So they're getting crushed. Their infantry has been crushed as well, which means that we can move on. And down here we now have 71 influence, so we can take this system as well. And yeah, look at that, lots of planets down here. So this sector is going to develop quite nicely. It is now in the plus as well, so that's pretty good. And we can easily Attention, the Tsunami Raiders. If you have need of others to fight your battles for you, know that the Tsunami mercenary fleets are now available to hire. You heard that correctly. If you can meet their prices, the best mercenaries in the galaxy are now willing to fight for you. So that's something that we had before. And let's actually give them a little bit extra energy just in case. So that is something that we've had before.
Complete.
So with that taken, we can now move... Let's see here again. Grab the main fleet.
Construction complete.
Which is at 11k. And move straight over here. And I will take these fleets and they'll go over there. So all of that, what I do like is all of this territory is now being taken over. And all of the efforts to make these into profitable and productive star systems, all that effort has been done by them, and we're just assimilating all of that into our own empire. Really cool, and love it. So, fleets coming in. Let's see what they still have. They still have a small fleet here of 900, but we're gonna rush straight for the center, of course. And then let's also take a look at their armies. That is not a lot.
Complete.
That is not a lot, so we can definitely, I think, try to land straight on that capital. And yeah, take care of them that way. Here, when it comes to the fights, are we engaged against that smallish fleet, or did that retreat? I'm not sure.
Construction complete.
That just being peppered quite heavily by autocannon fire.
Construction complete.
Destroyed, and we'll use you to start bombing. Maybe we'll bomb just a little bit. In the meantime, second task force is moving as well towards the Suitor system. And does that one have a colony? Yep, it does. All right, lots of colonies. So I do need to prepare my sector here for all of the potential takeover, so that I keep those 14 sectors, which is my limit at the moment, of course. And in the meantime, all of that spending looks pretty good. So we're just going to, that is my tactic here. We're just going to increase my fleet potential as much as possible. I am turning all of these into shipyards so that I can pump them out from anywhere. And I can upgrade my fleets from anywhere and things like that. But the goal is really to have maximum fleet size so that we can invite everyone into our lovely empire. So let's land our armies, I think, and let's see here. Do I just I could send one fleet. I don't think anything is gonna really stop me if I send my 7.4 or even my 11k. Yeah, I'll actually send my biggest fleet. No, actually I won't. I'll send my 7.4k fleet. I will just send that straight to the Marines. No, not even. Yeah. Here, the Reina system. Can't do that. So we're gonna go over here, and then over here. And if we take that, look at that. Everything is cut off. We can easily do everything that we need, and I will be absolutely fine. These guys are now fighting, but look at that. My armies have grown quite nicely as well. And here, what are you doing? That's really not the plan.
Construction complete.
The plan was actually to go fight here. And in the meantime, I need to do more research. Uplift. Alright, never seen that. That's good.
Construction complete.
Is there one of my fleets that has gone? Alright, so that's done. Again, we come at 15, so we are just going to add that. Manage sector, do a plus. There we go. I thought that was not a bad plan on the surface here to immediately also build something like that. And now this fleet can go and move its way down here. And you need to be bombing this planet. Army-wise, yeah, that's quite a few. And this is actually a much smaller invasion force.
Communications alert.
So we are going to allow them to do some bombing at first. Colony ship, that's okay. That all looks alright. You guys can... Yeah, lots of stuff happening as we try to expand. But here we are going to drive straight through to Reina, to the Reina system. and hopefully it'll work out. For this one fleet, these guys just need to do what they need to do, and really I should send my infantry to follow the main fleet back here. Good stuff. This planet, again, let's take a look at that. All of these guys now are being assimilated into our collective, and they'll slowly, every year, a couple of guys are going to start to join us, and they'll slowly start to work for us, and that's actually going to be pretty damn awesome. So that my, let's take a look at my demographics, for instance. Yeah, we got a lot of Mictor machines, of course, but look at that big stack of, let's see, which one are they? Deshi? Well, they're starting to come in, but you have this triac here, 90 pops of them completely assimilated and helping us out. Trade offer, we're not interested in trade at the moment, we're just interested in more people joining us. And here, that'll be taken care of quite quickly, so we're going to attack that next. I think I can send this fleet out on its own as well. Yeah, we can definitely do that, like this, and then probably meet up here. In the meantime, this infantry is heading there, and the numbers, that's a lot again as well. So we're actually going to have to send you without a shift click at first. Give him the orders. Take everything, and then meet down here. And here, that is a sizable fleet bombing, so this should do a decent amount of damage, but we're gonna wait just a little bit longer just to be safe. And resource wise, plus 41, plus 129, that should be okay. This seems alright as well. And bases 15 out of 21, so we can upgrade that to a Starhold, for instance, as well. And this can use more anchorage. Yeah, we're taking their bases, of course. I think that's what's most important. And now, can you move? No, we can't move to Reina. So that is basically this planet that is keeping me from getting through to the bottleneck. So for now, well, no, this is also basically cutting everything off. But we'll take this, all of that as well. But yeah, all of our operations down here are basically safe behind this 7.6k fleet. And these blue guys should probably be trying. Let's just hope that they don't try to sneak around the back, because that could still be a problem. Other good news, really good news, gateway activation. Gateway travel is on my research list. That could potentially be really, really awesome, because we've got this gateway up here, so that would give me access here. So if I could, for instance, build a gateway down here somewhere, and then in the middle of this, like, let's say in the bottleneck system, good God, that would open up so much potential for us. That would be really awesome. So, what's happening? This guy needs to take all of this territory. We also still need to take all of this, by the way. Yep. They don't have colonies there. And our biggest fleets are now bombing. That is a sizable defense force on this surface. That is a sizable population for us to capture as well. Let's see what's happening over here. That's also... Ooh, and they actually have machines. Haha, that's cool. That is very cool. And yeah, once this guy is down, then I think we'll just send our fleets, send our troops in as well. Should I be investing more in that at the moment? I think we're okay. I am a little bit worried about my energy, but that should help. Just a touch, because plus 39 is not a lot, and this on my deployed fleets, considering how much bigger my fleets still have to grow, definitely need some work on that. So let's take a look here. It's down, so we're gonna land these armies. I'm not seeing my drop pods. Are you doing?
Planetary
there we go.
Protocols initiated.
So now they'll be fighting for the collective. That would be a nice join. We'll send the fleet up after all of that next. And here the bombing is going to continue. Yep, also taking care of this. That's good. And yeah, down here, that's a pretty sizable army in defense as well. And these guys, well, they're putting up quite a fight. Look at that. They're actually putting up a decent fight. Although they can't stop us, I must say. Yeah, this is hard-fought ground invasion by the enemy. In the meantime, this should be built up. And we're going to take this system. And I'm really hoping, because I'm still not seeing that blue fleet anywhere, that they're not going around us. And if we didn't see an enemy fleet pop up here all of a sudden, yeah, that could hurt us. That could still hurt us.
Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
Yep, alright, so I can see what's happening there. Just need to add this one back, and that's okay. So that is done. We are going to send the fleet here to conquer this, and then, yeah, still hesitant about what might be happening behind me. I think that he'll have a pathway, although he needs to go through these guys, and then somehow through these guys as well. So that's connecting down here, and then go all the way around. Might be what they're doing, but I'm not sure. Yep, that's taken. That's good. And now let's take a look over here.
Construction complete.
There we go. First couple here have been assimilated, so they're starting to produce some energy and stuff as well. They're still not happy, right? Minus 40% happiness, but that will expire in 3,200 days. And then you'll be in this situation. You guys are just working for me. So, yeah, welcome to the Mictor Incorporators, guys. Welcome to the future of the galaxy. Let's see what's happening here. So they're being bombed to smithereens. They do have this sizable army still. Do I want to... I've got a really big one as well, though. So I think that we'll just try and speed this up here. Let's land and let's crush these guys. This one, yeah, needs to just get on that planet as well. We'll do that. We'll send these guys over here. What tech? Oh, so we can uplift. Ship upkeep minus 5% and upgrade cost. That looks like one that I'm definitely interested in. So we're gonna rush for that. And then, yeah, that gateway travel. That's what I need, of course. And I should use my machine modifications as well. Oh, and we should. God damn it. Science ship. Send them in. Research. Try to grab everything that we can at this point. That is being conquered. That should be okay. I don't think... Yeah, 225. No way that that can withstand us at this point. And can you go through? No. That planet is still keeping me... but that's sort of alright. I do still want these systems as well, including that colony. But for now... Yeah, look at that. You're all being assimilated. And how many colonies are back here? 2 more of them. Well, you know, they get to keep that part. Would I be able to... Nope. I would not be able to invade these guys, but I would be able to invade these guys. After that, which would make a lot of sense for me. And in the meantime, on this war, settle status quo, they would give up whenever we want to. That's our power. That's really good. This one, we can upgrade that to Starhold, I think. You, alright.
Construction complete.
So we're still doing alright. All of this will be conquered as well. And here, how are we doing on the fight? They're going down at a cost, but they are going down. And so we need to basically be ready here. Do plus. Yeah, we'll have to add all of that as well. Just let's give them these resources, to be honest. Just because that's going to be taken as well. There we go. That's not this one. It is this one. Close. There we go. What is that? Yeah, my machine points. Now that you mention it. Let's see here. I'll do that later. We're at war right now. I need to focus a little bit on what's happening. And you are going to go over there for the bombing. And you are going to... we can go through. So you're going to go here, here, and then here. And you are here to stop anything else from happening. Looks okay down below so far. We can build all of that. Then we still have one here, which is going to build that outpost. Looks good. They are doing what they need to do. These guys are going to land here. Bit risky. Without the fleet there. But I'm sort of wanting to keep... why do I still have a 5k fleet back here? That's not actually doing anything. Then we're gonna send them here. Then that does mean that I can send this fleet here afterwards as well. Alright. More potential. Sounds good to me. More fleet potential. Okay. And, oh, alright. I'd completely forgotten about one of my fleets, apparently. That's a luxury that's nice to have. So stay here. We'll bring them down here just in case of... actually, I should then bring them... Yeah, they can go here this way. Just in case of a backstab from the Lokar Galactic Confederation. These guys are being crushed and assimilated, so no problem. They're going there. They're going there as well. And you need to actually follow this fleet. Like that. And then let's take a look. We took this colony. Surface. So let's definitely clear that out and build that deployment center. Alright, and then over here. Let's take a look at that. Yep, upgrade that. That's pretty damn good. And I would actually have loved to build one of my actual... Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, we get more of those coming, so we'll do that afterwards. But this war seems to be in a pretty good spot. And look at that assimilation power of the Mictor Incorporators. That is pretty cool. So all of these guys, and here's that first planet that we took. Look at that, working for me, working for me. All of these guys are slowly starting to work for me. Then we can build up these tiles and boom, we've got a fully functional, fully populated planet. And it's just a matter of time for their unhappiness to be gone as well. Then they are part of the collective. And yeah, no more resistance. Good to go. Phase after that, I think the Iski Star League. But for now, guys, it's going really well. I'm surprised at how quiet these guys up here are staying. So we're going to try to become stronger and stronger. And then eventually, hopefully, ready to defend ourselves even against the Lachax conservers.
Complete.
For now, thank you very much for watching. And as always, I'll see you next time.
Technological acquisition successful.